Welcome back. We are here in the Boomer Zone, GTA 2, downtown all missions. Welcome, Daus. Cha.
Ciao. Hello everyone.
He didn't even say ciao back.
Wait, I did. Ciao. I said ciao because it's a kind of different thing. So,
I thought I was Italian.
well, yeah, maybe
This guy speaks like 8 languages. What a flex.
Yeah. We usually say ciao at the workplace nowadays, so yeah.
Oh, is it like a formal thing?
No, not really. It's just we are improving the cha, you know?
Ah, evolution.
Yes.
Aha.
Exactly.
Good.
All right.
Okay. Ready to start whenever you are.
Okay, I might have a request. Can you do a poll about which GTA is the best GTA? Just to cause some anarchy in the chat, maybe?
Yeah.
Because
how many
actually,
options can you do with a poll?
I don't know, maybe 5? I think I saw 4.
Minimum 2.
Yeah.
Best GTA, question mark.
Yes.
Which ones do you want included? Because we can't include them all. There's like 20 at this point.
Okay, let's say the main ones, like 5, 4, San Andreas, Vice City, 3. I think including 2 is not fair, so maybe just stay with the 3D.
So 5, 4, SAVC3, yeah?
Yes.
I think we're maxed at 5 options. Okay, sure.
Perfect. All right.
No worries. 2-minute poll starting now. Everybody vote on your favorite GTA.
I'm gonna vote 2, and I'm not gonna say which one. There you go. Okay.
Can I vote on my own poll? Is that allowed?
I think you can, yes. Not sure.
I can.
All right. I don't think we should wait for it. Or we can go, right?
Yeah, I mean, I can tell you what the outcome is.
Okay, cool.
If you'd like.
Yes. I can see the chat. Maybe it will pop up.
Sure.
So yeah, get ready for some game bullying, because this game is awful. It's just awful, the speedrun. But you're gonna see. So yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Ready whenever you are. Count me in.
Okay, so 3, 2, 1, go. All
GL.
right. Thank you. So we starting with an RNG at the very start. So I'm gonna look for a car. Yeah, the worst RNG we can have. So I'm gonna reset. Nobody saw that. Yeah, that's the worst RNG I can get at this at this road, and I get it again. Okay, let's do it again. Last one. Let's see. Please give me a car. Okay, that's actually good. Okay. So the theme for this speedrun is gonna be avoiding the main roads. I mean, avoiding roads, stealing cop cars, and running away from cops. So yeah, it's gonna be chaotic. And of course, the main goal for the game is to collect $1 million, and you can exit the level, but obviously we're gonna do all the missions, which is like 22 missions altogether.
You want to know the outcome of the poll?
Yes, please.
It was a 3-way tie.
No way.
Between GTA 4, San Andreas, and Vice City.
Okay, I respect that, but I voted for 5, so I'm a bit disappointed.
You voted for 5?
Yes, actually that's my favorite GTA. I'm
what
sorry. Yes, so I'm gonna blow up this car to get the cops' attention and start killing the Zaibatsu gang, because I need to raise the Yakuza reputation. You can see on the top left. I need 6 bars for that, and as you can see below the bars there are 3 different colors. There's different types of missions. Alright, we got it. I'm gonna kill some cops here too. Okay, that's not good. Oh, okay. We are good. Okay, so we already have 4 stars, which is actually good, but a bit early. So the cop's gonna bully me. We're gonna need that 4 stars for the next mission, because we need a SWAT car. I'm gonna carry through. Alright. So as you can see, these are green phones, which need only 1 bar. And this is the Looney mission. Alright. So far so good. Now here's the big reset point, because they like to kill the guy I have to pick up here. Let's see. Okay. It's perfect. You can see the SWAT car though. Oh, there you go. Perfect. And wait the SWAT car to come here. Uh-oh. Where's the SWAT car? Come on. Okay, that's problematic. I need to go back. And he got stuck. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Hopefully I'm not gonna despawn it.
Job complete.
I'm gonna steal this cop car. Nah, I'm not gonna reset, I saw that. Yeah, I despawned it. Okay, so... Back up. I need to kill some guys here. Okay, I actually never back this one up, so I have to improvise, because I need a SWAT car here. So let's see, what can I do? Let's go up here. Start killing guys. Pedestrians. The cops, please. Okay. No need to panic. You're already getting bullied. Okay. Cops. Oh, there you go. So, I'm gonna kill these guys. Let's get to the spot where I had to carry the SWAT car. Okay. 2 more guys. Cool. Need 1 more. Maybe 2. This is actually going so well. Everything to the plan. According to the plan. Oh, there you go. Nice. Okay. Okay, where's the SWAT car? Please. Spawn. Oh, there you go. You got stuck again. Okay. No! Don't kill me. Okay. Fine. Okay, at this point, a reset is better, so... because backing up that mission is actually slower. Okay, I'm gonna go very, very careful here. Yeah, I kinda expected this to happen. This is my last reset, I swear. The start is probably the hardest for the whole game. Clueless. You compensate for the lack of other districts. Yes. Alright. Everything can just... Okay, please don't blow me up. Thank you. The civilians can kill me so easily. They're pissed. But we have plenty of time. This is the last run of the day, so we have time, right? Okay, so explode this car. start killing goons. 6-hour run incoming. No, 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 no. Alright. Okay. Hopefully I'm not gonna get bullied by the SWAT team. But for something good news, I'm on a PB pace already. I have green splits on the first split. Right. Give me the 4 stars, cool. Right. Okay, a bit scary part. Okay, SWAT team, please follow. There you go. Okay, slowly, slowly. Don't stuck. Nice. Nice. Okay, don't bully.
Job complete.
Alright. Back on track. Yeah, sure. You can, Tez, if you want to. Alright, so I'm gonna pick up the mission. Starting to flatten some Yakuza, because I need 3 bars of...
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello! Welcome, welcome. I'm sure you're gonna make a better commentary for me than I did for you.
Yeah, I'll... Well, you did a good commentary. There was no misinformation in that Duke Nukem run.
Job complete.
Yeah.
Perfect. Alright, yeah. Hello, everyone.
Okay.
But yeah, GTA 2 is... I'm surprised you actually submitted it, because your PB... I mean, your PB is commendable. I mean, it's probably the first time I ran any marathon. I had terrible PBs as well, so... way worse than what you have. And it's a hard run to pull off, because GTA 2 just requires so much knowledge and reaction. In a way, it is, you know, very unpredictable with things that can happen, and you just gotta know some mechanics and know how to adapt to them, especially in downtown.
Yeah,
Which
I'm
is-
still new to the speedrun. Still.
Yeah, like downtown, any percent, however easy it is in the grand scheme of things, because missions are fairly straightforward. The run itself is like very tricky, because there is a lot of non-linear sections that you gotta learn. And well, if you go for like sub 40 in downtown, you gotta know so many small details that you gotta just adapt on the fly, which obviously isn't recommended for like new runners. So you're just going for a pizza cake now, right?
Yeah. I actually learned everything from the your run and the Verdecord run.
In
So-
Dows's defense as well, I did ask him to join for GTU because I saw that he had submitted a GTA 2 run on the leaderboards like fairly recently, and I wanted to get like as many new people in as possible because I didn't want to have, you know, like same runners, same games, same categories for every GTU every single year. So
Yeah.
I kind of threw him in at the deep end with downtown all missions, to be fair.
No, good thing that he agreed. Because realistically, it's been a while since I've run GTA 2. If you would have asked me to run anything, I would have said no, because IRL stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what could go wrong?
I mean, the worst that can go wrong with this is literally already passed. At this point, you probably want to save just to have some sort of checkpoint.
Yeah, I have
But
some
otherwise, like-
saves.
In downtown, for the beginners, hardest part is definitely first 5 minutes before you get past the SWAT vents fight, because the beginning section is just so tight. You gotta. It was probably explained. I wasn't actually listening. I was playing through my with friends. But
Stop. Sorry. Yes.
oh, the ice cream, a decent
Yeah,
spot
that's.
as well.
I usually go
Yeah.
for the mission anyways. That I haven't learned the backup route for this because this is non-linear.
Yeah, I'll explain ice cream vans in a second. But yeah, beginning requires just to do well 3 missions in a row without losing wanted level, and you need a SWAT van to spawn at a good spot. And in like in the world record rounds, you just reset a lot because you needed, like the way Daus did right now in this attempt, he got SWAT van at where he finished the Zizaki mission, and ideally you ignore it at this point and you go pick up next mission with the fast car, right? And then you drive to the garage and you hope that it follows you, or you grab it around it. It just requires knowing a bit of how the AI works, because as soon as you finish Zizaki, you lose wanted level 4. So technically, if SWAT van forgets about you or goes away, or like they're too busy entering the SWAT van while you drive too far away, it will despawn, but you actually want it to, still follow you around, which is really tricky because they're cops. They still kind of work despite you not having wanted level 4. But it's really just requires doing this a whole bunch. But it used to be an old any percent, and then any percent no E glitch. Now this only all missions stuff. So everyone who used to run like any percents back in the day, like, had a lot of experience with it.
It
But
was
yeah, now
like a
it's-
few missions before going to the end, right? Like collecting some mission multipliers and then kill some pedestrians. And
Yeah. The old 80% was getting 500k and 5 multiplier and getting 1 expeditious execution. That's the old 80% for downtown. But yeah, Ice Cream Van, he obviously already finished the mission, and he got it at a decent point because, this, as was mentioned multiple times, it is a non-linear section. And non-linearity comes from the fact that there are specific places after each mission where you land, and depending on that, if you have Ice Cream Van spawned somewhere, you would take different missions. I won't remember the route exactly right now because it's been a while since I touched this. But there's like 4 different routes that can happen depending on where you get Ice Cream Van. And then depending on that, the rest of Yakuza and the loony, the non-red loonies will go in a different order.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
But
I
yeah.
learned in one way, and that's what I'm sticking to. That actually shows on my splits because I just saw that I have 10 finished runs out of 340.
Oh, that's a good stat actually. I think in my residential I have maybe 20 out of over 1,000 or something. And downtown is very similar. In downtown you reset a lot in the first 5 minutes. This is just an unfortunate reality, and then you reset within first 15 minutes if you don't get good ice cream vans. But yeah. So at this point, the scariest part of the run is out of the way now. It's just finishing the missions. Missions are still tricky, but since this is a tutorial district, they're pretty straightforward. There are a few things that can go wrong. There are a few soft locks that can happen. Gonna mention them to attract their attention. But yeah.
Okay, now I need an ambulance, if I can get it early. And hopefully the guy I have to follow on the next mission is not gonna get bugged.
Yeah, that's a bit annoying. It's easy to spot it when you had it happen to you like 10 times. You would normally see it, well, not 10, probably more than 10.
Oh, I can hear the ambulance. Cool. No!
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bad idea. Oh, please stop. Please, please, please. Okay. I'm gonna get it later. Because I'm not gonna risk this mission to fail.
Yeah, it is in this route that he's currently, this is again, even though he is doing like just one of the route, this is one of the non-linear routes, and this is a very convenient time to pick up ice cream van in one of the sub routes when you still didn't have it, because you wait for a guy to like go full circle and enter the building, and if he bugs, he starts walking fairly slowly. Generally, we would understand that within like first 10 seconds that his arrow didn't move as much. Is because when he spawns, he can get startled by some random NPCs around, and then his AI pathing will just break, and you'll be like, I don't know what to do.
I'm gonna risk it.
Okay. But yeah, Medicar in downtown
Job complete.
I'm fine.
cannot. That's good. That's good. Because I'm moved early. I only see it when it happened already. Ooh, that was not a good aim, but luckily worked out. But yeah, in downtown, you cannot really get an ambulance in any other way other than just spawn it on the street. And to spawn it, you need somebody dead on the street, and then with certain minutes they will come to you. And if you don't have it by the time you start this mission, you just you walk out, you kill the guy that you do like some step manipulations, and then it generally spawns. It's pretty consistent spawn because you start in like in a decent spot for it to just spawn. There is some weird triggers on how that would happen. Like a gamma ray is one of the simpler missions. Like most of the missions in downtown just involve you doing one thing and that's it.
Job complete.
So there is actually a car chasing him. Was a car chasing him during that mission with like 2 guys inside or something, but it's so easy to run away from them. You probably will never see them.
Yeah, usually the 3 guys spawn. I mean, if you kill the 3 guys, you get the ambulance pretty often.
Yeah. Just when you manip it near the door, you need to manip it in such a way that it doesn't spawn away from you. Because otherwise it just will... You will hear that it spawned, but you will hear that it disappears. Because the audio is pretty decent. But you can tell if something is getting closer or is far away.
Okay, this is a... Oh, yeah, I always forget this one. You have to go here.
Yeah, this it's like there's 2 missions that just direct you to the right. And then in this one, yeah, you need to go into a compound and talk to a dude.
Don't have to do much things on this mission. It's just mostly driving, thankfully. And then taxi drivers coming up. That's a big fun.
Taxi drivers is it next one?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you do taxi drivers and you do the whatever is next one. Kill 3 dudes, the mission. Who's mad?
Oh yeah. Who's mad? Yes. Alright. I'm gonna
But yeah,
to the docks.
in the very ancient times when this category was first routed, the ice cream mission was actually at the end. It was the final mission you would do in a run, like second to last. For whatever reason, whoever designed that. When I started running it, it was already different. But yeah, imagine playing for like... At this time, the record was like 48 minutes, I believe. For like 40-something minutes, and then having everything go down just to RNG. What are you doing?
Yeah, I forgot. It's fine. It happens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, I got stuck. Okay. Never happened before.
So weird thing that can happen here. You pick up that Lance guy from the port, and then if you park the car in a very bad position, he can get stuck in the spot, and then his AI will reset, and he will just leave. So essentially, you soft lock the mission.
Wow.
You gotta kill either the guard that Lance needs to talk to, or you need to, kill Lance. Or you need to die or something.
Thankfully, never happened
Failed
before.
mission. Only happened to me like twice. It's very rare. You need to park in a really bad position and then kind of ignore it completely, because you can't fix it if that happens. Have you explained what the numbers are at the bottom left?
The bottom left. Oh, you mean next to the
Game ticks.
money?
Game ticks.
Oh, the game
No.
ticks. No.
The game ticks is
But
it's
or-
kind of it's a leaderboard thing because people generally ask what the hell is that number ticking because it isn't there normally. It's a debug option, but it is used to verify the frame rate. This game runs at the weird 30.3 frames per second. So 303 frames per 10 seconds, you might say. And it's used to verify that it is correct because you can tweak it slightly in some ways, and in some PCs it just works differently. Luckily, seemingly on the Windows 11, this game works very well. Had more issues with it on Windows 8, but 10 was better, and now 11 just works. I don't need to do anything with this game; it just runs. Which version of the game are you using? Are you using the CD version?
Yes. I don't remember where I downloaded it from.
Probably from Discord.
Probably.
But there are a few versions in this game, and 9.6F, which is the one that used to be on Rockstar free downloadable website, which now isn't owned by Rockstar. So be careful there. I think it still has like the correct old game version that they used to give away for free, but it's not their website right now, so be careful. Then there's 1144, which is a fan mod. Well, it's not a fan mod, it's just a fan patch, which fixes few bugs. Makes it a bit more annoying, but still, it isn't used for speedruns because it's not an official patch, and it also fixes some glitches which are very important in other districts. In downtown, practically all versions are identical. I believe because you don't need the fly glitch. You don't. Oh well. The only thing that it makes it crashes more often.
Yeah.
It's the CD version that Daus is using, which is like a German CD version, which has an unpatched flamethrower Molotov glitch, essentially. Not absolutely not relevant to downtown run, but it is a thing that exists in this game where you can fly by tapping Molotov, and on this version you can just do it. Same goes for PlayStation version and for Dreamcast. It just works like that there.
I think you can see that flying animation on one of the missions when you're killing loonies.
Yeah.
With the I did it with the ice cream truck.
Yeah, in the ice cream, in this case, the ice cream mission was because when NPCs try to throw Molotovs, they glitch out on old versions. They're like kind of constantly in a short throw animation. Okay, the final card. So yeah, the goal of this mission is just pick up 3 taxis, and then each taxi has incrementally more dudes inside, and you need to kill all of them, and then you need to destroy the taxi. It can be a bit annoying because, first of all, if the driver drags you out, the driver doesn't have a weapon, so he'll punch you. And if you're getting dragged out, you will not stand up. You're essentially dead because punches go through armor. So same goes with cops, because cops also, to bust you, they need to reduce your health to 0. They do it by punching you.
And they can punch you like 3 times in a second. I don't know how that works, but they can punch so fast.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
What's the version on Steam? Steam has the same as on free downloadable, so 9.6F. It's a good version, which is it just doesn't have a fast fly glitch, and everything else works exactly the same. So for fly glitch on 9.6F, you need what's that? You need to like lose ammo of the weapon, and specific weapon, and then if you have Molotov next, you will get into a flight glitch animation. And that's kind of the only thing that matters there.
You might have seen I placed the oil on the road before with the taxi. That's needed for a later mission. to make a van go on a different route so I can reach it much sooner. Took me a bit of time to understand how that works. And now I'm gonna do Who's Med, where I can grab a Zaibatsu car. And that's gonna be needed for the next mission. Because I have to kill some goons with the Zaibatsu car running over them. And the spawn here is pretty weird. Let's hope for the best.
So yeah, just convenient mission because for what? Well, for Gangwar Go-Go, you need first you start by killing Yakuza with Zaibatsu cars, and then you kill Zaibatsu with Yakuza car. You can't leave the car. You gotta like be within that car when they die. Doesn't have to be you who kills them, but that's the easiest way, obviously,
Yeah.
to do it. As far as you're in the car, incorrect car, it will count.
Oh, I see. That was actually a gold Who's Med for me. Nice.
Nice. So yeah, a lot of driving down. Like downtown also seems like the smallest map-wise, but I think all the districts map-wise are kind of the same. Wynn told me once, if I remember correctly, but I might be misremembering and full of nonsense. But yeah, Gangwar Go-Go is not exactly a difficult mission. The only problem with it is you kind of locked into two cars and you can't really change them. Because once you enter the... Actually, in the Yakuza area, for some reason, it lets you stay, leave the Z-type. But once you get into Mayara and go to Zaibatsu, it will fail the mission if you leave the car. So you can't go change it. So yeah, he's fixing his respect because this is the last Looney mission. Needless to say, if he fails this mission, it's gonna be a big problem for him. Because he'll have to grind respect back to start it again. But this generally doesn't happen. It's one of the simpler missions in the district. As far as you know where all the guys are, it's pretty much impossible to fail it.
Yeah, generally
because-
clueless.
Well, the only thing that can, like, the worst thing here that can happen is you getting busted by driving on a sidewalk pedestrians as you just did. That's not a good idea because you will eventually run over a lot of pets in this mission. But yeah, there's like all the guys are spawning in a predefined positions, and then they run towards a predefined spots. If they reach them, the mission's failed. But those spots are pretty far, and most of these guys gonna get stuck without you doing anything, and will never reach that spot. So you're kind of safe for the most time. Oh, you got. Oh yeah, you got a. Actually, yeah, I forgot you got get a cop right. But yeah. So now he got the first part, so now he needs my eye. Yeah, there it is.
Any other truck in its class. The Land Rover is ready and waiting for girls and boys who want a truck.
It's time to
And-
kill some Zaibatsu.
Satisfying sex life.
Yeah. And with Zaibatsu, there's one of them which is like annoying because he's like gonna instantly get stuck in a corner and he just jumps there all the time, so he can, by sheer luck, dodge you a few times, which is really annoying.
Okay, so far so good. Oh. Nice.
And yeah, obviously, he runs a lot of Zaibatsu, but he won't likely lose respect. Because to lose a level of respect, you need to actually kill like 20 gang members while driving in a car. Because I believe the way it works, numbers might be slightly off, but I think if you drive over a gang member, you lose like 1/20th of a point of respect. But if you shoot them, you lose 1/7. So you'll need 7 shooting kills to lose or gain, depending on what you're trying to do. Because what you lose in one gang, you gain in the other. That's how it works. And in the end, it's with trickery. It's possible to get all 3 gangs loving you, but it's possible to all 3 gangs hating you at the same time.
I surely know that.
That's irrelevant to like all the speedruns ever. It's kind of a bingo goal. It's to get. I think we had it on whenever it was GTA Marathon bingo with, which we did once, and there was get full respect for all 3 gangs.
As far as I know, this is the only mission with a checkpoint, right? Or is there any more on the other districts?
I think there is one maybe mission, but yeah, this is a very unique mission. So once he destroyed that garage or whatever with the Looney car, mission's essentially checkpointed. So if he fails it now, he'll start from this part of where shit get a group of loonies, blah 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 on their way, and where you need to just pick up the black van and then pick up the dudes and go kill some good loonies on the base. And I don't think there are other missions like this. I think there is some other mission which is like weirdly coded, it's like a mid-start, but at this point I don't remember. I think I used to talk that it isn't exactly unique, but yeah. So yeah, you don't have to stay in the van, which is a good part, because van is pretty slow and it's very hard to kill. You need to kill like 8 loonies here, and sometimes if you make a bad turn, you can kind of not have enough speed and they'll just destroy you.
Easy.
Yeah, he just triggers them. Nice. Yeah, that was sweet. But yeah, ideally you just run in there. You don't like bait them out, and you just drive them all instantly. But what Daus did here isn't a big deal at all. It wasted like 2 seconds. Where I'm talking world record runs here. So yeah, Zaibatsu missions are the biggest part of this run of downtown. It takes like half of time. I think it takes in the world record, like in world record finishes first 2 gangs in like 19 minutes or something, and then around 19 more is this. I don't remember what world record time actually is. I think
It's like 38 something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm only
Yeah.
10 minutes behind.
Yeah. But getting, I think that if you play on a level where you can try to get a world record, I think the marathon run would still be around optimally 42 minutes. If you're lucky and good. Because again, for such a simple run, there's a lot of things that can go wrong. You gotta react, and maybe sometimes, because of how ruthless this game is, sometimes you just want to save, really, because you can't really prepare a bunch of saves. Well, you can. It's just annoying because the way saves work in this is you drive back to the church and then you spend money and you can't do it between missions.
I made some backup saves, so I'm
Oh,
gonna
you
stick
made
to them.
backup saves?
Yes.
I never copied my save files anywhere. Those too
I
lazy.
just realized how to do it today. So.
Yeah. I think I wanted it for some PSA run and for some hundos, because in hundo you can mess up quite a lot, lose quite a lot of time. I was like, nah, can't be bothered. I'll better play well. Worked out for me. So he rigged the car actually. It's important. It's for Death Warp, which is coming up in like a minute. Death Warps are a bit weird. They're less weird than in GTA 1, because in GTA 1 the hospitals aren't exactly in the same place where you die. So in GTA 2, if you die in like area when you see he drives on the map, like the top in the middle of the screen, there is sometimes like the names of districts. Generally, each district has like areas to which it will teleport you if you're dead. But not exactly. There's like a fine line between. Actually, no. I think that's exactly how it is. And in GTA 1, if you die in one place, you'll get put to another. And if you die there, you'll get put to another more. So in GTA 1, you can actually death warp quite a lot. And if you were to look for GTA 1 like mission only run, I think it has a lot of death warps. And Hondo as well. Like Tarakan actually spent incredible amount of time figuring out what the hell's going on with death warps there, because it's a nonsense. And here it's practically useless because most of the time it won't give you much advantage if you die somewhere and then death warp somewhere. But in this very place, it does save like good 10 to 15 seconds. It's just very convenient where the mission ends and where you need to go and where the death warp takes you. Just all aligns perfectly there.
It's actually pretty good. I think that's gonna be a goal again. Alright. Time for a armored car clash soon. But first some distribution. Calm before the storm. I really love that mission.
The wheeler dealing?
No, the next one.
Oh, the armored car clash?
Yes.
Armored car clash is such a stupid mission. It isn't difficult because you don't need to do speedrun fancy stuff if you just want to pass it. You can just ram car because okay, re-explain the mission. Also, fun fact about this mission that he's doing right now: you need to deliver 3 packages, and you have like 3 minutes to do it. It's about just enough to do it on. It's like maybe a second enough to do this entire section without driving, which is really funny. It's like as if they knew. I think you if you do it optimally, you like have 1 second left or something. I know it because I've done it.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, the armored car clash is one of the 2 red Zaibatsu missions. And I would say both red Zaibatsu missions are pretty difficult. And in a speedrun, armored car clash can definitely ruin a lot of runs because it's RNG. So the mission is pretty simple. 2 cars spawn. They take no damage except from a car, explosive car being rigged near them. Then they blow up. However, you can also just ram those cars for a long time and they will eventually catch fire and then blow up. So it's a casual strat for you if you don't want to bother with explosives.
It's fine.
But yeah, the thing is 2 cars spawn in one spot. And then because they spawn, I think a bit of traffic spawns there or something. And then they can just go on a different paths. Generally they go, I think they start in the same way. They go like 1 left, 1 right. And the one on the right you can very easily catch and destroy. But the second one goes on a random path. And then you need to catch it and destroy it. And there is also a way to like, not insta-pass this mission, but set up oil in such a way that you essentially those cars will run into walls and they will not stop running into walls until they blow up. So technically the fastest strat, for which there is no setup yet. Ooh, that's a bit of... Okay, yeah. Yeah, and they, as soon as they see you, they'll start driving away from you. So if he could have gotten away from that explosion there. And then you are on RNG's mercy to get a good car. But yeah, technically if you place the oil near where they spawn, it is possible for them, and there is no like guaranteed setup for this yet, to start running into walls until they just die. So what you would do is start this mission and you would just drive to an XP farm. That would be the ideal. Like if you would want to go for downtown record right now, you would probably want to go for that because there's like 20 to 30 second time save in an already tight run. Yeah. So essentially you just don't do anything, you don't bother rigging cars, you don't bother driving anywhere, but you gotta on some point place the oil slick there, which loses you a bit of time obviously. That's why it isn't as massive as like half a minute or something. I think ideally it's like 20 seconds tops that you would save. and it's not consistent, unfortunately. But at some point,
Oh,
somebody
boy.
will pull it off.
Okay, that warping, I guess.
Yeah. So with the second car, if you aren't confident, because this is one of those missions where if you die at the end, it's fine. If you aren't confident that the guy will get blown up by the car, you can just, you know, rig the car, move you inside, and just drive next to him. Make sure he blows up for sure. The only problem is then you gotta get a good car instantly, or like at least a decent car. If life taught us anything, is you take anything, even the vans and all the other garbage, because sometimes you just get crap luck. But yeah, that's pretty smooth. I think at this point we have one yellow, one green, and one red left.
Yes, exactly.
So it's a green now, which will put him close to a yellow phone, and then it's a two bank missions.
And let's hope for no game crash. Because
Oh yeah, this is the final mission, I guess, where the game crash can happen. There's some game crashes that can occur with cranes, so it's a bit annoying. So I wasn't mentioning it just to avoid the bad luck, but now you've done it yourself. So I'm gonna explain it.
Okay.
In Taxi Drivers Must Die and Youths Must Die. Well, funny.
I'm going the wrong way too. It's fine.
You like finish the mission at the crane, and I think something with like the crane and cops being on you and wanted level despawning and things like that. Don't know the exact combination, but that's like these are ingredients for a game crash. They need to be there. Oh, you can drive there? What? I thought that's... Huh.
Okay. I have no idea what I did, but
You drove on the train tracks. I thought those were on the ground.
oh. I always
Okay.
did that, I think.
It's like... you always learn something new. It's like, in industrial, we used to... In Krishna payphones, there's like a drive out of compound, and then Mike started running industrial, and he's like, hey, you can just drop on the left. And he just dropped on the left, and there was like just a way to get out compound like 5 seconds faster, and without risking killing him.
Thankfully no game crash, so I can continue.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure at this point if you game crashes it's just the memory issue. But yeah, in the longer runs like Hondos, when you like reset a lot, you probably want to restart the game at the same time. And in some of the runs like residential and industrial, because you do have to restart the district a few times to like respawn some things, you just want to restart the game, because after you do a certain amount of restarts, there's a pretty high chance that the game will just die eventually. It can be anywhere from like a couple minutes to when you expect it the least. But those are like a random crashes which just happen with nothing indicating crash. Like there is a consistent game crash in GTU is firing a flamethrower and entering the car at the same time while still holding the flamethrower. This will 100% crash the game on all versions. And there were a few more.
Sadly, the oil didn't work.
Yeah. Actually, well, I think it turned around. Didn't it?
Oh, it's should go upwards, and it was going down.
Yeah, but it
think.
didn't go far down
Oh,
because you took quite a big route.
Yes.
You took like a big detour, and he was still near the place where you would rob a bank. Because
Maybe
you placed
just
it
the
right in the middle. You should have
Oh.
placed it on a lane,
on the lane.
not
Okay.
in the middle. But it still hit it somehow, and probably got spinned around for a bit, and then decided to still go right, which is its normal pattern. But yeah, ideally you place that oil slick, and then it goes up, which is right where you are coming from. which saves you time driving towards it, and because the car is slow, it saves you how far you need to drag it to the next part of the mission. But yeah, this is the longest mission in downtown, I'm pretty sure.
Has long denied any piercing problems, but this document will send worrying signals throughout the entire
Because you need to get that stupid van, then you need to get the two guys, which can glitch out if they see a cop and run away.
Oh yeah, that's so much fun.
And then you need to rob a bank, and then you need to deliver the bank van to a safe spot. And then you need to go pick up explosives and deliver it to a cop police station. And after that, you need to escape, essentially. But it's a really, really long mission. It doesn't have like checkpoints. Pretty brutal when you aren't used to controls, but as a whole, it's pretty simple.
Oh yeah, I haven't mentioned that I'm using the cursor keys to drive,
Yeah,
turning left and right.
yeah, it's tank controls. So forward, like up on the arrow keys, is just where you're looking. It's not like up, above, or whatever.
Going down, I'm pressing that up. The turning was really hard to get used to.
Yeah, but once you play it a bit, you kind of understand it. The cops in GTA 2 aren't as brutal as in GTA 1, but they're still extremely annoying on wanted levels 2 and 3 especially. Because they try to block you quite a lot, but they aren't trying to destroy your car to pieces like in GTA 1. GTA 1, the physics are also ass. Here, the trigger to lose wanted level is actually a bit before you drive into the garage, so if you mess up the turn, you can always kind of save yourself. So yeah, that's half of a mission done, now the second half. And yeah, if you fail it on any point, including the very end, you have to redo the entire thing, including the stealing a bank van.
I managed to do that right at the next part. My car got stuck and I exploded myself up.
Yeah, there's a lot of fine details about driving in this game and just knowing how all the cars behave. Because when I used to, like, in my first, I don't know, 100 hours in this game, I hated driving B-Type. Because
Oh, it's
B-Type,
awful.
it turns very sharply, very quickly, and when on a high speed, it's very difficult to control the way you would go. So you very often accidentally hit some edges and get stuck. But after 100 hours, it gets much better. Same goes for like in residential. There's Furore GT, which is also annoying as hell to drive. Right, okay. 2 missions left. So there's a total of 22 missions in each district, 7 for each gang, and then once you complete everything, you get a final job. Final job cannot be started in any other way and cannot be restarted if you fail it. Essentially, you just need to kill 3 gang leaders, and
Oh, it's actually 3. I never seen the third one.
Yeah, there is 1 for each. In downtown, they like to kill each other very quickly. But yeah, it's Looney with the flamethrower, and Zaibatsu and Yakuza with machine guns. Unless there is no third one here, and it's always been 2, but I'm pretty sure it's 3. I would be very surprised if it's 2. Again.
It's probably 3 because I saw some weird Yakuza cars spawning and also the Zaibatsu car. So yeah, it's probably.
The black Mayara.
Yeah.
So this mission is a bit tricky because it will spawn 3 Mayaras, and 2 of them are pretty harmless, apart from the fact that they will try to block you. Ooh, that was bad time. Bad car placement. But yeah,
Easy.
we used to do it differently than this, because this is technically slower. But this is now, I think, the strat is to do this, because it's consistently getting... You need still kill all three of them. One of them has a rocket launcher, and he essentially will wipe you in 3 hits. So if he blocks the bankman in a really bad position, which he can do easily, he'll destroy you. What we used to do is go up and grab vulnerability, or just go balls to the walls and just take the shortest route to the end and hope that they just die along the way. This would essentially be the fastest way, but what Daus did is essentially the current strat where you just exit them. You drive like slightly a bit, they all spawn, and then you exit, and because they won't start shooting you until they have line of sight, and it takes like 3 machine gun bullets to kill each of them. So rocket launcher guy probably never gonna shoot you in that time. I think he can shoot like five bullets before he shoots the rocket. So as far as you line up, you'll do it. And now is the final job.
Okay.
Yakuza is
Easy.
dead already.
All right. If I don't die here, which is very unlikely, that's a PB actually.
Okay, okay.
Apart from the resets I did, of course.
Turn on the fun bag.
Stop.
Garbage.
Come on.
Say that and not there, Johnny, not there. On that note, let's
Okay, GG.
GG.
Oh boy. 47, 48.
It's okay.
What's
GG.
the actual time?
I have 47-44 because I reset when you did every time.
Okay. Okay.
So I kept it real.
Oh, thank you. It's probably around
I think even with the
55.
reset, yeah, it's still within the time constraints.
Yeah. That's
What's the old mission? 47. Oh, why am I looking at full game? I want to have a look at downtown. Almost subwind.
ah.
3 seconds off.
Shout out to Wind. He helped me a lot with the the learning and the adjustments and optimizations.
Oh wow, I'm so close to world record. What the hell? I'm like 15 seconds off. I thought it was like over a minute off. Wow. Should grind that stupid area again. Right, but yeah, GG. Good run.
GG's. Uh,
It's a hard thing to pull off, especially when you're new to a game with a lot of depth. Like GT2 has so much depth.
have you
It's-
ever
Especially in front of a live audience too.
Yeah, it's insane.
have you ever done
like-
any all missions like in marathons?
Oh yeah, I've done downtown, residential, industrial, full game.
Oh god,
I done all of it.
I can imagine.
Zero's even done hundo for us before.
I done hundo. Yeah, I got GTA 2 hundo world record on GTA Marathon. But that was prepared because the record before that was like 8 hours, and it was like 8 hours 15 minutes. I submitted with estimate of 8 hours. I was like, it's either world record or this runs shit.
Yeah.
And it was a record by like 50 minutes or something. But Hando is just stupid in this game. But yeah, it should be like sub 6 hours or something. It's currently like 6 hours 15. But yeah, not to take from who's actually playing here. Good job. You plan on learning other districts eventually?
Maybe,
Like,
but I probably
You should learn residential. Residential is like so much fun. Residential is literally like if you guys, if anyone ever want to learn this game, residential missions is the best run there is. It's the best category.
now I have
swear.
to learn it. I guess
It's really fun. It's very technical, and there is a lot of skips and glitches, and you drive around, and missions aren't annoying. Most of them, at the very least. It's a really cool run to
Yeah.
flex to your friends
But
as
for
well.
now, I have to go back to play some FPS games because that's my main stuff. Some Duki Nuki
Duki Nuki.
and stuff, yeah. So yeah, thank you very much for inviting me. I didn't expect to pull this off, to be honest. Underestimate. And thank you for joining for the commentary.
Yeah, no worries. Stayed late just for this run.
A true friend.
Indeed. He did better job than me on ESA. It's fine. It's fine. It was fine.
I went overestimated last ESA that I played on.
Oh,
Got unlucky. I got a bad game crash. Alright,
I also got unlucky, and that's why my ESA runs suck as well.
Yeah, didn't play bad, just unlucky. No skill
Exactly.
issues.
Yeah. Right. Thank you, Daus, for coming on. Thank you to Zero for joining him. Pleasure as always. We will be back tomorrow, same time. You know where to find us with some Joshua San Andreas content. I know you're absolutely going to be gushing for that, you bunch of San Andreas enthusiasts. I know you. Don't think I don't know you, because I know you. And yeah, see you very soon. If you did miss any of today's content, not to worry. It's going to be rerunning throughout the night or throughout the evening for you American folks, throughout the morning for you Australian folks. And we will see you tomorrow. Say bye, guys. Don't be rude.
ciao.
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 Bye.